All right, hello again. This is Rob for Smirking Gun Reviews doing another episode of Orange is the New Black Season 6. We are on episode 9 called Break the String. Another good episode. And if you haven't seen it, I highly recommend going to check it out and then come back here and watch this review. So there's lots to discuss, but before I do, I want to make a correction on something that I said. And that's just it was an assumption about the actress that I was talking about, the one who's been stealing all the scenes. I said she was like Jamaican or Haitian, and even when I was hearing her talk later, I was like, I don't think that's Haitian or Jamaican. I didn't want to just generalize somebody, but she's a South African actress. Kind of started getting the gist. I was like, man, I think she might be African. But her name is I swear, I tried to find a place to pronounce this, but it's Fumzili Satoli. No, I don't think that's right. But she's the actress that's been stealing basically every scene she's in. I guess she was only supposed to be in one episode, but apparently they liked her and they just started writing scenes. And everything they give her is gold. I mean, what was it? The last episode where she had, talking about cleaning the bathrooms, and she's just like, no take, she's got great timing. And in this, like, her scene was in the little religious, I'm not going to call it a church, but like wherever they do religious services, she just, all of a sudden, it's her turn to talk, and she starts talking about some religion that they Wikipedia'd or looked up on Google that doesn't exist, and she's talking about it, and I'm just this lady, she's got it, man. This is somebody to watch in the future. People are going to remember that they're going to say she got her start on this because, again, she just steals everything in it. Speaking of that, with Chapman trying to get her kickball thing running into Karen, or Carol, or whatever the hell her name is. I'm really tired of these gangs. It's just, the show is becoming a little bit too much like fucking Oz, that old HBO show. She didn't call it that old, but the prison show that HBO had, because it's really making this show darker. And I guess maybe this is going to be their dark season, their really dark season, even though last season had some pretty dark stuff too, and near the end of when Posey died, that was pretty dark. I mean, there's dark moments all the time in this show, but there's just like not a lot of, the humor is there, but most of it is pretty serious stuff going on. The undertones are really serious, and anyway, this lady, she automatically, like, I'm the one who starts things, fuck this, why is she trying to start things, I hate her. Why she hasn't gotten taken down a peg or two is beyond me. But Chapman's trying to start the kickball thing. That lady obviously doesn't like it. Another thing with this gang thing is with Red talking to her son, that not working out, getting her more upset, and her and this lady having a connection at the table. They've done her hair up, they're making her feel good. She's already got a seat at the table, and the only thing I can hope is going on is that Red is secretly trying to take this over. Now, gangs aren't good, but it would definitely be better if Red was actually trying to run things. So that could be something. There was something there when they switched spots, and she's just kind of looking. And maybe she's Red smart. This wouldn't be out of her wheelhouse to do something like this. So that's a possibility. I hope that's where we're going with this. The stuff with Cindy and her, getting sick to her stomach because of the lies. And still, in the end, even though she tells her that she's lied about something, and she does finally confess to somebody about her kid that she left, she still can't tell her the truth. Now that's where the story just kind of like, you know, again, proving that they're really going to drag this out to the end. Um, but at least it lays the groundwork for Cindy to finally say something. But by the time she does it, I don't know. I mean, if it's the writer's fault. This is all the writers. I mean, they're dragging it out. They wanted to make this story last that long. So, just, driving me nuts. Barb on the bath salts and driving Nikki nuts, and her at least being, you know, comfortable in the drug areas, is able to try to talk her down just so that she can get some sleep. But it's also kind of a weird, it's an interesting connection that Red is cozying up to the one lady, and now Nikki is in a position cozying up to Barb. The mother and daughter unintentionally, linking the two sisters together. So that'll be something. That'll be an interesting thing to watch. Maybe that'll be something that, how makes, that something when Red realizes what's going on. Maybe play a part. What else do we got here? Well, we got Loose Check and his boner, which she's going to be able to use, try to use to her advantage to start doing something about the gangs. But then she's immediately threatened to be cut up by fucking Battison. So again, like I said, this shit's getting old. I really want this show to somewhat go back to normal next year. I don't want them to be in Max, but I mean, how do you do it? How do you get this all to go back to where they're supposed to be? How do you get the genie genie back in the bottle, or however you want to say it? Like, once it's all out there, it's like, I don't know. So either, I don't think this is the last season of the show, but I would assume next year probably is. So I hope, and I don't know. Like, it still doesn't feel like it's going to go back to any kind of normalcy. And with all the characters that we're missing this year, it's not helping it. It's still good. It's just different and clearly missing things. Trying to see who else do we got here to talk about. Man, I pretty much feel like we're covering everything already. Aleda, again, to me, proving, now that she didn't want to be a part of Diaz's, her daughter's schemes to get stuff in here, because she's trying to get her kids out of foster care. And she, Diaz is just, I don't know. I feel like she only cares about herself in some ways. And who better to get pull back in than her mom? Her mom's trying her best. And I feel like, the only way this is going to end is with her back in jail. Back with her daughter. And yeah, it'll be, she can have a relationship with her daughter again, but what about the rest of her kids, man? I mean, and this thing with the guard's not going to work out, but I don't know. It's just kind of sad that this is what it's coming to again, is her smuggling things into the jail and potentially ruining her life again. Let's see if we got anything else in here. The whole thing with the whole break the string story, about elephants. I guess that was interesting. It's a weird analogy to compare, but I did also like Ruiz and Chapman. Kind of, olive branches coming across here, that they didn't immediately hit each other, and then Ruiz is the one who gets the names for Chapman, so that they can have kickball again. But then, of course, immediately, because D Black has a team now, C Black's gonna have to have a team, or vice versa, or however that works, and immediately it's gonna be ganged up, and I can kind of see where that's headed, because it's gonna be I doubt that they're gonna get along in the field. So this is probably gonna start, have the final episode be a big brawl. Maybe. I don't know. Some of you are seeing this. Please don't put any spoilers in the comment section. So I think that's about it for this episode. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, comment, share, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. And we will see you on the next video. I think, yeah, we're up to episode 10. So, yep, this is Robert Smirking Gun Review saying see ya in the next video and have a great night. Bye.